Hello and welcome to another edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Rescuers have finally broken through a tunnel where 41 workers have been trapped for 17 days. The breakthrough came amid mounting concern about the fate of the workers, as anxious relatives camped outside. The last stage of rescue involved digging by hand to reach them. The manual digging came after drilling was done from the top of the tunnel. The rescue effort has been hit by a series of technical failures, as modern and heavy drilling machines were crippled after hitting metal and other obstacles in the debris. The trapped workers have been supplied food and other essentials through narrow pipes. The roof of the tunnel crashed in on November 12th, cutting of the only exit path. Tamil Nadu's chief minister has said the state has emerged as a preferred destination for investors. Stalin made the comments when he inaugurated a footwear factory over a video link. He said the government is committed to creating employment through development projects. Stalin stressed Tamil Nadu is one of the top states in terms of industries. He also said there will be 4,000 new jobs from an investment of 400 crore rupees in development programs. The chief minister said the government was determined to continue in the direction of development.
முதலீட்டாளர்களோட முதல் தேர்வு தமிழ்நாடு. மாநிலத்தில் முதலீடுகளுக்கு சாதகமான சூழ்நிலை நிலவுறது தான் இதுக்கு முக்கியமான காரணம். இங்கே பிஸ்னஸ் செய்கிறது எவ்வளவு எளிதாக இருக்கிறதுங்கிறதும் முதலீட்டாளர்கள் பெரிதும் விரும்பும் மாநிலமாக தமிழ்நாடு எப்படி திகழுங்கிறதுக்கும் இது கண்கூடான காட்சி.
Tamil Nadu Minister Senthil Balaji suffered a legal setback after the Supreme Court dismissed his application for bail on health grounds. Balaji was arrested by the Financial Crimes Investigator, the Enforcement Directorate in July, on various charges of corruption during his time as minister in a previous state government. The Supreme Court, which examined his medical reports, ruled that nothing was serious about his health. It urged the minister to go back to the trial court and seek regular bail there. Earlier, the Madras High Court refused to free him on bail over concern that he could tamper with the witnesses. Balaji was Minister for Electricity, Prohibition and Excise at the time of his arrest. The Madras High Court has ordered a freeze-on summons sent to 5 top district officials in Tamil Nadu as completely illegal. The Enforcement Directorate, the country's financial crimes investigator, sent summons to the collectors of Ariyalur, Vellore, Tanjavur, Karur, Tiruchi districts in connection with illegal sand mining in the state. The court ordered a stay on the summons for 3 weeks. The court's ruling came on a petition which sought to dismiss the summons, which required the officials to be personally present in connection with sand mining operations within their jurisdictions. The Enforcement Directorate is an agency of the federal government. Regional governments have often accused the federal authorities of using the agency to arm-twist political rivals. Rainfall has caused reservoirs around Chennai to rise significantly in the past few days. Rain-fed reservoirs are the main source of drinking water for the sprawling city. Sembrapakkam is one of 4 lakes that has seen a dramatic rise in water level. The Public Works Department said water flow into the Solvaram Lake increased from 174 to 231 cubic feet, and another large lake on the north of Chennai had an inflow of 663 cubic feet from 281. Rains in the northeast monsoon season has also been widespread across the state, which swelled rivers and streams over the past fortnight. Farmers depend heavily on the monsoon showers for cultivation of vital crops. A woman claiming to be the daughter of slain Sri Lanka Tamil rebel leader Vellupillai Prabhakaran has appeared in a video at a memorial for the rebels in Tanjavur. In the video, she claimed she was Dwaraka and indicated the struggle for Tamil Eram will continue. She said the Tamil movement was not against the Sinhalese, the majority population of Sri Lanka. She also said there will be a time when the Tamils and the Sinhalese will together form the government. The video coincided with Heroes' Day events, held in remembrance of those killed in the Tamil separatist war, which ended in 2009. Traffic was disrupted in the Kariyapatti area in Traffic was disrupted in the Kariyapatti area in Madurai after a clash between the crew of a bus and school students. An argument broke out between a group of students when the conductor of a government bus persuaded them not to travel on the footboard. A little while later, the students assaulted the conductor. In protest, the crew of other government-run buses stopped their vehicles, setting off a traffic jam. In the wake of the incident, school authorities have suggested an awareness program for the students on safe travel on buses. In his latest criticism of the Tamil Nadu government, the BJP state president has said the state was becoming a haven from drinkers. Annamalai also made a personal attack and said the governing DMK was working for the welfare of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's family. He pointed out that the state-run TASMAC, which handles the liquor trade in the state, was generating a whopping revenue of 44,000 crores. Annamalai has been taking on the state with a series of sharp attacks on the functioning of the government. He spoke of corruption and other irregularities, but the government has denied all his allegations. Police in Puducherry broke up a protest outside the governor's residence and detained scores of them. The protesters allied to the trade and agricultural labor unions said the governing BJP-NR Congress alliance in Puducherry had failed to control price rise and did not fulfill the promises it made to voters. Over 200 protesters were arrested when clashes broke out during the demonstration. Puducherry, about 3 hours' drive from Chennai, is a union territory with its own legislature and an elected government. The former French enclave is a popular weekend getaway, especially among the youth. Another student has died by suicide in Rajasthan's Kota town. Reports say it is the 28th suicide of a student this year in the town. Police said 20-year-old student Farid Hussain of West Bengal state was found hanging in his room. Police broke down the door to his rented accommodation when he did not step out as usual. Reports said no suicide note was found. Kota in southern Rajasthan had emerged as a hub for coaching centers, which prepare students for entrance exams to IITs, engineering and medical courses. The town has been hit by a wave of suicides, blamed on the pressure on the trainees to qualify for the courses. 11 more Israeli hostages were released in the latest batch, taking the total to 50 in the hostage deal struck between Israel and Hamas. 33 Palestinians were also freed in the swap. Qatar, which mediated the deal, said the truce in fighting between the two sides, which ended on Monday, has been extended by 2 more days. The U.S. National Security Department said, over the next 2 days, Hamas has committed to releasing another 20 women and children. Trucks with humanitarian supplies entered the Gaza Strip on Monday, with food, fuel, and medicines being distributed by international aid organizations. A blockade by Israel cut off of all essential supplies to Gaza Strip since fighting began on October 7th. Tech billionaire Elon Musk and Israel's top leaders held talks, which were focused on ending anti-Jewish content on Musk's social media platform X. President Isaac Herzog told Musk that he had a huge role to play in fighting anti-Semitism. Musk also met Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after visiting a kibbutz community in Israel that was attacked by Hamas. Israel also said it had reached an understanding with Musk to use his Starlink satellite network to provide internet connectivity in both Israel and Gaza. Musk's visit to Israel follows widespread criticism that there was a surge in anti-Semitism after he took over the X platform about a year ago. The critics included the White House. The first transatlantic flight powered only by sustainable fuels is due to take off on Tuesday morning. Operated by Virgin Atlantic, it will fly from London's Heathrow to New York's JFK Airport. The flight, which is supported by government funding, is to demonstrate that a greener way of flying is possible. But a lack of supply remains a challenge, while other technology will be needed to hit emissions targets. The flight, a Boeing 787, is filled with 50 tons of sustainable aviation fuels, or SAF. 2 types are being used, with 88% derived from waste fats and the rest from the wastes of corn production in the U.S. SAF can be made from a variety of sources, including crops, household waste, and cooking oils. Hollywood actor Michael Douglas has been honored with a top film award at the International Film Festival of India. After receiving the prestigious Satyajit Ray Excellence in Film Lifetime Award, Douglas said, "It was always a pleasure to be in India, and the country had a big history of cinema." The 79-year-old star also had a word of praise for Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur for their efforts. He also commended the Oscar-winning Indian track, Nadu, Nadu. The 54th edition of the International Film Festival of India opened on November 20th in the tourist state of Goa and witnessed the screening of more than 250 films. Actress Rashmika Mandanna has appealed to the people not to share deepfake videos and urged women to speak up if they were affected. Mandana herself was targeted recently when her face was morphed on an Instagram video of a British Indian woman. The 27-year-old star said her experience was extremely scary. She said support from her colleagues and the film industry made her realize that sharing of such videos should not become normal. After Mandana, a string of actresses were targeted in deepfakes, prompting the Indian government to consider strict laws to punish the creator and online platforms which posted them. Thank you for watching. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Do tune in, same time tomorrow, for a roundup of the latest news and updates in India and around the world.